I really made the choice to take the chance to change my life, right? Even then, like me standing up to my mom, telling her, like, no, like, this is my life and all these different things like that. It was a super defining moment in my life for sure. And I took the chance to not even have a relationship with my mom because I knew how important it was for me to stand up. I still made the choice to take the chance to change my life. Me not having a relationship with my mom could have changed my life forever. I'm sure it would have changed my life forever.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jess Abraham. I am your host, Jess Abraham, your favorite boundaries coach. And today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters, and choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So, get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JoyfulStylez.com. Let's go. Let's go. Also, that link for you is in the show notes. Click that link to get some Joyful Styles apparel. All right, y'all. For those of you who have not yet taken that boundaries quiz, I would highly, highly suggest that you take some time out of your day, 2 minutes or less, to take that boundaries quiz, okay? That link for you is in the show notes. However, you're welcome to text me. Text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153, and I got you. All right, I'll send that right over to you. Those of you who are ready to take things to another step, the next level, I have this amazing guide for you. 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner, y'all. 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner. I'm spilling the tea. I am, because it's important, right? It's so important. This work is so important to me, y'all. So if you want that, click that link in the show notes. I know it would be super beneficial for you. Just click the link in the show notes to grab that guide, or just text me. Text me the word sooner to 210-801-9153, y'all. And I got you, okay? Oh man, y'all, I'm excited. I'm ready to dive into this episode today. Man, y'all, oftentimes I reflect, and I'm reflecting, and I'm constantly in prayer and all the things to ensure that I'm bringing really relevant and real life experiences to you all, right? Nothing here is just in theory, right? This is real life, my life, the lives of those I've assisted, but mostly, mine in a certain way. I mean, because it's all like part of my eco system and things of that sort. But y'all, today is, and y'all know, okay, I'm getting excited. So I'm gonna just slow things down, just a little bit. All right. So y'all know here, I get real vulnerable with you all, and today will be no different, probably even more so vulnerable with you all today. And I'm really excited to get into that because I really believe this message, it'll free some people up. I pray that it does. Y'all, so yeah, let's get right into it, y'all. Y'all see the 3 C's. The 3 C's, y'all. Yeah, truth is, I'll just mention it's like, whatever. Sometimes I'm here, I have like notes and things and stuff like to make sure I talk about certain things, but some things, a lot of things just dropped in my spirit as I'm talking to you all, and I'm just saying it. So, yeah, just a different take on this. I have videos or video from years and years ago on this YouTube channel that I discussed a little bit about the 3 C's, right? But I'm taking a different approach today because this is the way it was given to me in this season, right? And man, yeah, so the 3 C's. All right, y'all. So let's get right into it again. So first I want to say, right, we want to knock it out the way. What are the 3 C's, right? Knock it out the way. I want you to make the choice to take the chance to change your life. Okay. I want you to make the choice to take the chance to change your life. Period. Right? If that's all you need to hear, then hey, God be with you. Have an amazing day, right? But y'all want to know, like, let y'all in on how this has been in my life, right? And just things. Like, I'll start here because this was one of the things that dropped in my spirit about. But I told y'all, like, since I was a kid, I really was considered like the strong friend, right? People would come to me for advice, or listen to ear, just all the things, right? Just all the things. And it's just been always interesting to me. I feel stepped up to the plate. If I didn't know, I made sure to get some resources to help out and all these different things. But yeah, that's always been the case. Now, I do have an episode titled The Strong Friend. If you have not listened to that episode, I would advise you to go listen to that episode. I'm sure you can get something out of that. If you're the strong friend or the one who's relying on your strong friend consistently, then that episode is definitely for you. All right, y'all. So I want to start here, just like jump right in. Jump right in, y'all. And I want to say, y'all, really, when I was young, I would always seem to get in trouble in school, right? Like it's amazing, we get report cards and talks too much in class and all these different things. Now I know, look, I'm talking now. It was my gift all along. I have a whole podcast now, and this what I do is just talk. Right? It was always my gift, but teachers didn't realize that, back then and things of that sort, right? So I would tend to get in trouble in school for different reasons, right? Various reasons. And I also would just my personality and my preference, I always tend to have pushback when I got in trouble and things of that sort. So the teachers kind of labeled me as having this, this attitude and things of that sort, because I'm very vocal about it, right? Like y'all, it's how I am. Now I pick my battles for sure, right? But I'm just saying, I've always been very vocal about my thoughts, like opinions, feelings, things of that sort. And also, as I've gotten in trouble in classes in school, and whole other things. Y'all kicked out of school, and there are all the things before, right, y'all? It's so interesting. We can dive in, like, join the boundaries and more community if you want to just dive in more into some of those things. But here, y'all, that link for you is in the show notes, by the way. But y'all, look, I'm telling you, but it's like seventh grade and before is really when like the bulk of the, I guess, trouble that I would get in school happened, right? I got in trouble once in high school because of my cell phone, and I didn't give it to the teacher or something, because I know for sure my mom was not coming to the school to pick it up, so I was not going to give it to that teacher. Okay, I wasn't going to see my cell phone probably ever again. So that's again another story. That's another story. But yeah, so I got in trouble and things of that sort, but then I started to be different because, like, y'all, I regardless of what the teachers would do and say, y'all, let me tell you, this was in my spirit, so I want to let somebody, I want to get this out for somebody to hear it, right? And because of all these things, look, and I'm going to tell you, I always gotten good grades in school. It's always been A and B student, things of that sort. Never was an issue. It was just like, yeah, but I had teachers tell me that I wouldn't go anywhere in life and do anything and all that stuff because of my attitude and all the different things, right? Like man, y'all, I had some teachers that came for me back in the days, okay? Like and so I'm just saying, me as a very vocal person and somebody coming from me, like, and I know better, right? Because I know what God told me, and I know, even though then I know God. I knew God like I know God now, but I'm just like, I'm just the type of person I am, and the headstrong person. And like, you can't tell me I do whatever I want to do type thing. Like, this is how I am. I believe in myself, and I always have believed in myself, no matter what the teachers or anyone else said. right? Like I'm killing it in your class. I'm getting all the grades. I'm getting A's and B's. You mad at me for getting great grades in your class, but because I'm talking and I guess being in a sense disruptive in your eyes and all these different things, y'all. Oh, I can go in, but look, y'all, I'm telling you, make the choice to take the chance to change your life. Y'all, look, it was different. Okay. So again, after seventh grade, I just like kind of like call it quits because y'all, again, I didn't let anything, not one of those teachers told me define me at all. I didn't really care what they said. I'm pretty sure it was not cool. It wasn't cool then. It wouldn't be cool now. Like them saying these different things because they feel some type of way about my behavior in the classroom, and for different reasons. I'm sure I got in trouble in the classroom and got sent to the principal's office and in school suspension, all the different things. Okay. But yeah, I'm telling you, it talks too much. Look at me now with a whole podcast, people listening all over the world from me talking too much. God is good. It's a superpower, y'all. Don't let people like, make the choice to take the chance to change your life. Just channel that energy. Just channel that energy, y'all. And I've been channeling my energy throughout my life, right? Throughout my life. But let me tell y'all. All right. So that's cool and all, right? But I want to really, really touch on this part that really was like a super defining moment in my like life, a super defining moment, and really kind of change things on a trajectory that I am now. Like then that was cool. I would get in trouble back in the day and all these different things and being disruptive and all the things, right? Doing things I sure I had no business doing in some of those situations and things of that sort, right? But y'all, let me tell y'all about 15 or so years ago, like really, really, like my life really, really changed, right? And I tell you, I was like a freshman in college around this time. So again, it's 15 plus or whatever years ago. Um, but I believe I was a freshman. But anyway, I had this friend, right? This really good friend in college. And then I remember her saying to me one time, y'all, like, and man, I tell you, I apparently had a foul mouth, right? I guess the way I grew up and what I heard and on different things and different environments and things of that sort, whatever, right? Foul mouth, cussing and all these different things. That's why I consider a foul mouth, y'all, cussing. So, yeah, but I remember one time in college, is really my really good friend at the time. She said, "Jess, you a sailor." Oh man. Y'all, she called me a sailor. If y'all don't know, right? It is a typical like thing and stereotype that sailors have a really foul mouth, they cuss and all these different things, right? And when she said that to me, y'all, like believe it or not, doesn't matter because I know the life. When she said that to me, I literally stopped cussing. Y'all, I am that determined to be the best person and the best version of me possible that I decided in that moment to stop cussing. I'm sure throughout the years, 15 plus years since this happened, I've slipped up, said a cuss word or two. I'm sure of it. But it's like, it's not a normal thing for me. Like literally since then, y'all, I changed my life. I decided I don't want to cuss no more because nothing nobody say is going to define me. I'm not going to be put in a box with sailors because of the fact I'm cool on that. I don't even need the word. Like literally, I don't even need the cuss words. There's filler words that is not important to me. Right? That's for somebody else. That might be your thing. For me, it's not my thing. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in an episode or two here, but it's just like this is part of why I don't cuss. Like so, since then, I haven't been cussing. Like I just don't cuss no more. I'm good on that. I don't need it, and I also don't be in environments when people just cussing and cussing and cussing. Like I'm cool on it. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to watch shows and listen to music with all this extra cussing and stuff. And it's like I'm so sensitive to it now. Like, but that happened over 15 years ago. right? Like this is what it was, y'all. Like it happened then. Oh man, y'all. Okay. So yep, I stopped cussing, right? I made the choice to take the chance to change my life. Nothing no one says is going to define me. And I know it wasn't the best version of me because like why? Look, like it's man, y'all, I'm grateful. I am so grateful for her saying that to me that day. Because who knows? Who knows what type of language and things I'll be using now, right? You just, yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you, really, to me, that part really wasn't that challenging because it's like I kind of quit cold turkey in a sense, and which is I guess is okay and fine and cool. It's not that deep to me, but for somebody it might be right. But I want to let y'all know. So throughout the years, again, that to me that was a super defining moment and kind of like how it shaped me into the woman I am today, and it like so throughout the years, just piece by piece I've been making changes and have growth and all these different things, y'all. I want to say this because it dropped in my spirit. So y'all, back in the day now, so I graduated college, Georgia State. Shout out to Georgia State University down in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go. Okay, GSU, the real GSU. Okay. So y'all, so back then, right, because I felt like really during my college years, I grew so much as a woman that like man, I used to call Atlanta home. Now let me tell you, I spent some summers in Atlanta when I was young. That's part of the reason I'm just like, oh, Atlanta was cool. Let me just go to school there. Things that kind of yeah. I knew for sure getting into wherever I wanted to get to wasn't really going to be an issue because again, I've always gotten good grades and things of that sort. It's just like, yeah, I just decided I know I wasn't going to go to school in my high school area and things of that sort. So, yeah, I was getting out of there and I did. But yeah, I used to call it home because I grew so much throughout that time. Like, man, being on my own, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, I left when I was young. I wasn't even 18 years old, y'all, and I moved to Atlanta. I wasn't even 18. I was in school and I wasn't even 18 years old yet. But I'm just saying, but of course school year started. Yeah, but anyways, y'all, like I'm just yeah, piece by piece throughout the year. Throughout the years, I've just been growing and continuing to grow, right? Make the choice to take the chance to change your life. For me, y'all, it is so important for me to be the best version of me, the me that God really created me to be. That's important to me, y'all. So, from all areas and all aspects, I've been doing things and making change and just being better, really transforming my life, y'all. Right? Make the choice to take the chance to change your life. Another one of the things, y'all, something I've been proud of. So I've been on this workout plan, like consistently doing my workouts, y'all. Like, let me tell you, like, so recently there was a time my wife and I we went out of town for over 2.5 weeks, right? And usually sometimes when we travel I kind of like skip a workout or or I'd be like I kind of just didn't do them and things of that. So y'all, let me tell you, I've been so consistent on my workouts. I don't care what we doing, I don't care what time we get home at night. I don't like none of that matters. I will get the workout that I'm supposed to get in that day, get that workout in, period. Like there is like make the choice to take the chance to change your life, right? So I'm like, regardless of what, it is super non-negotiable for me to get these workouts in. So I knew we was gonna be out of town. So where we were going, I ordered like my workout mat and all the things to ship there to be there when we got there so that I can still get my workouts in. Y'all, no excuses. I have made the choice to take the chance to change my life in all areas, period. And y'all, when I get this type of person I am, when I get set on something and I'm so determined, like really, really set on it and determined about it, I will get it done. I will make it happen. Like, period. Right? That's just it. Like that's when sometimes when people I've asked people like certain things like, oh, what words would you use to describe me? Some of the determined is like, all these different things. But I know that's tend to be in a lot of people's view, ambitious, determined, all these different things. Because I'm just like, I'm not going to let anything or anyone else define me. I define me, right? And I'm defining me by who God say I am, right, y'all? Oh man, make the choice to take the chance to change your life for the better, right? It's all for the better, right? Oh man, thank you, Holy Spirit, because I know all things are working out for my good. Thank you, man. Okay, all right. All right, y'all. I want to bring it back. I'm getting hype. I want to bring it back and then just mention this because look, y'all, another defining moment. Again, college. College was, college was something. It was great, right? I had an amazing time down in Atlanta. Like, yeah, living there, living downtown, having a great time, all these different things. Just yeah, it was great stuff. But college for me, more so than maybe some of the fun we've had and all the different things like that. Me and my growth during those years, like really, it was a really defining time in my life, y'all. Right? Some of you may have listened to the episode Boundaries with Parents and things of that sort. I kind of go into, me standing up to my mom and all these different things. Like, go listen to those episodes if you haven't yet. And like, just hear, like, y'all, during the time, one of the most defining things, especially when it comes to boundaries and things of that sort, was that conversation I had with my mom when I was in college in my dorm room that day. Like, man, like she called me on the phone, and y'all, if you haven't heard this story, like, yeah, go listen to the podcast episode, right? Look out for the book coming soon, all these different things. Like, y'all, I'm telling you. All right, so I really made the choice to take the chance to change my life, right? Even then, like me standing up to my mom, telling her, like, no, like, this is my life and all these different things like that. It was a super defining moment in my life for sure. And I took the chance to not even have a relationship with my mom because I knew how important it was for me to stand up. I still made the choice to take the chance to change my life. Me not having a relationship with my mom could have changed my life forever. I'm sure it would have changed my life forever. Now our relationship has changed for the better forever. But it's like during a period of time, we weren't talking. But I took that chance. I made that choice and I took that chance, and it definitely would have changed my life. Y'all, I grew up with my mom. Like, I grew up, and my mom and my dad, they split up, and they were youngsters, right? And like, yeah, I grew up in a household with my mom. This is who I've grown up with. This is who I knew forever. But I really took that chance to really change our relationship. Now, look, there was many options that could have came from it, and we kind of, in a sense, we kind of had all the things happen, right? There was a period of time that she wasn't talking to me, so we weren't talking at all, right? Then things turned around, right? And it started being better and better, and now, like, man, you see the relationship now, we have an amazing phenomenal relationship now, really great relationship now. Like, it's just, but I made the choice to take the chance to change my life in all areas, y'all. Right? And it's like the outcome is outcome. Like, look, y'all, I keep hearing it in my spirit, y'all. All things are working for my good. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what people are saying about you. It doesn't. What does God say about you? Right? Even if your mind is telling you all these negative things because that's all you've heard all your life, really though, what is God saying about you? That's what you listen to. What are the positive influences in your life saying about you? Even if you don't believe in yourself, who around you believing in you? Right? Borrow their belief until you get some of your own. Right, y'all, it's so important, man. That's what I've mentioned so many times, about important about the environments, all these different things, right? Like sometimes you got to shake things up, get out of certain environments, do different things, right? Be different, be a different person, for the better, like the better version of you. Not just like, don't necessarily completely like lose yourself. That's not necessary. In some people cases it is like your whole self dead, died, all like, yeah, kill all that old you is dead and gone, needs to be dead, gone, buried, all the things, right? That old me, right? This so-called troublemaker kid, dead, gone. Right, y'all. I want to mention this. This is a interesting, kind of funny little story here. Just to type again, my personality, y'all. And I've been like, for the most part, this headstrong person, like very inquisitive and intuitive, and all the like question them, like I always ask questions, and I'm always just not like going with the flow and things of that. So that's just not my thing. Yeah, I have a whole thing about going with the flow. That's not my thing, right? And I'm just like, no, I want to know what we not gonna do is just you let you lead me blindly. Like I have questions. And period. And then growing up, people didn't like that, right? And also, again, y'all, let me, okay. Let me tell y'all this. This is a little story because I'm getting a little bit off track, but it's on track. But y'all get what I'm saying. All right, y'all. So it was something that was really interesting and funny to me. I remember when I graduated from basic training for the military. My uncle had told me, like, straight up, like, when it was, done over, I've graduated, all the things, like, yo, Jazz, I didn't even think you was gonna make it. Y'all, he said, I didn't think you was gonna make it. And this is my favorite uncle, y'all. My favorite uncle. He said, I didn't think you was gonna make it. But the reason he said he didn't think I was gonna make it is because I don't like people telling me what to do. And I agree. I don't. Like, I don't. That's why one of the reasons now I'm not an employee for anyone's business. I have my own business because I don't like people telling me. It's not false. Now, I am willing to work with people who knows a lot more than I do, but it needs to make sense to me. Like, I needed to, like, okay, all right, tracking, all right, y'all, this makes sense. We can make, all right, let's move forward. I'm okay with somebody else taking the lead. I just need to know you leading me to the right spot. Like, that's important, right? But he wasn't wrong. And then even back then, like, if I ain't like people telling me we do this, is why we're getting in trouble in school too, because the teacher's not gonna say all kind of crazy stuff and tell me all kind of whatever and expect me not to just take it, right? I've always been very vocal, very vocal about just different things, y'all. I'm just saying, okay, I just wanted to share that story with you all because it popped in my head, and I'm just like, man. But it's like I made the choice, right, to take the chance to change my life. Man, y'all, okay. I don't even want to go into anything else like that part, right? That's it. That's it. That's it. Like, I pray that this episode has really done something for someone. Maybe you just the one person that needed to hear this. I know this ain't for everyone, and I'm okay with that. But the one person that really needed to hear this today, I pray you got what you needed and that you run with it full blown, applying, taking action in your life, making that choice to take that chance to change your life. Come on, being the best version of you. The you that God called you to be. Man, let's go. Okay, y'all. I'm done. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here today. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So yeah, that's what I got for y'all today. I would really love to continue this conversation and things of the nature around it, like in the Boundaries and More community, y'all. So if you have not yet taken some time out to just come on and join me there in the Boundaries and More community, I want you to click that link in the show notes today, right? Click that link in the show notes, or just go to community.boundariesandmore.com, right? That is for you watching, that's on the screen. But again, if y'all listen, it's in the show notes. Go to community.boundariesandmore.com and join me in the Boundaries and More community, y'all. Like, we're really developing a real amazing community. Say it like that. Let's build these better boundaries and yeah, have an amazing time while we're doing it. Because again, I believe life should be enjoyed, super enjoyed. You should be living a life that brings you the most joy. That's my mission. That's what I'm doing here. That's what's important to me, y'all. It's important for anyone and everyone around me to do that. Like, and if I'm not part of that life that brings you the most, that's cool with me too. That's okay. Like, it doesn't need to be me. I really don't even want it to be. But if you someone that really, yeah, I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be, I'm nobody's end all be all. Okay. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, you want to be in community with me and other amazing people, then go ahead, join the Boundaries and More community and let's have an amazing time there together. All right, y'all. Okay. That's what I have for you today. That's what I have for you today. I'm going to leave it right there. Let that marinate. But I'm going to just say one more time, y'all. Make the choice to take the chance to change your life. All right. Follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Okay. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Yeah, the community is important, y'all. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's why it's top of mind. So yeah, and do that. And really today, y'all, like I say this every time and I mean it every single time. I want you to go out today to have an amazingly beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your week and be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jas Abraham. Talk to y'all then.